Welcome back. We now give you the details of the top stories. I'm Randolf Jamias. Vice President Dr. Salma Khan received the International Advisory Group led by resident representative of UNFPA, Mohammed Abdel Ahad, at the Presidential Palace in Naypyidaw on 17 January. They exchanged their experiences and views on cooperation plans for 2014 census with the government's support. Union Minister Ukinji, deputy ministers, and department heads attended the call. In other news, Bidang Suhluto continued the discussion on the draft of 5th five-year short-term national project at the 5th-day session on 17 January. For development of Myanmar tourism, the discussion was made to extend construction of hotels and guest houses, as well as recreation center. It also highlighted the need to conduct tour guide training in regions and states. For progress of agriculture sector, the government's plans to provide farmers in Vietnam and Thailand were mentioned, saying that the cultivation cost, quality species, fertilizers, and insecticides were being provided to the farmers sufficiently, and the harvested crops were being purchased at the same price in international market. On poverty alleviation, the government aims to reduce poverty rate to 16% in 2015, and it needs to create more job opportunities for the locals. The discussion also pointed out to draft 20-year national development plan in line with the ongoing political, administrative, and economic reform processes. It also suggested to change the current plan as first five-year plan of that 20-year plan. Union Minister for National Planning and Economic Development, Dr. Kanzo, clarified regarding the remarks of Joint Bill Committee and discussions of Luto representatives on 5th five-year short-term national plan. 46 representatives made suggestions on the draft plan. With the cooperation of consultants from UNDP, ESCAP, ADB, and World Bank, 20-year National Comprehensive Development Plan is being drafted. At the same time, Myanmar Comprehensive Development Vision is being drafted with the aid of $3 million provided by JAIF and assistance of international experts from Economic Research Institute for ASEAN and East Asia. It has a plan to submit MCDV to Bidang Suhluto in September and October 2013. This short-term five-year plan is drafted in accordance with the tenure of Pluto and government and also a part of long-term plan. He called Pluto to set a sufficient time to amend it and record the discussion. Pluto decided to draft again the plan according to recommendation of Joint Bill Committee and suggestion of Pluto representatives and record the 5th five-year plan. Pluto recorded issued law revoking the law protecting hindrance from transfer of state duties in peaceful and systematic manner and successful implementations of National Convention and law amending Traditional Medicine Council law, signed by the President on 15 January. Dr. Soyin of Kamayu constituency submitted an important proposal on formation of an investigation commission concerning Dr. Seipwa's criticism on Internet under the title of Above the Law. With the majority of votes, the Luto decided to form the commission and submitted to Bidang Suhluto. Moving on, Joint Secretary, Executives, and Organizers of Cain State Union Solidarity and Development Party observed the first Bidang Suhluto 6th regular session on its 5th day on 17 January. They also viewed around the Luto buildings. On the second day of Quito Luto 6th regular session, an incitation letter was sent to the Union Peacemaking Central Committee and KIO-KIA dated on the 11th of January. The translation of the full text is as follows. Due to the conflicts in Kachin State, the locals have to suffer with each passing day, and it is sad to see the devastation on both sides. Myanmar is now marching towards democracy that pays special attention to people's desire. So it is not the time to claim one's desire by holding arms, nor to topple by holding arms. The armed conflicts in Kachin State can be settled with negotiation. It is learned that current military tension in the region caused difficulties in holding face-to-face dialogue between peacemaking committee members and KIO-KIA representatives. Peace and tranquility are becoming out of reach, and the locals have to face many anxieties and troubles due to the preparations of both sides. PWTO urged formation of Union Peacemaking Committee and KIO-KIA to release transparent online discussion for public viewing during face-to-face dialogues on armed conflicts in Kachin State and build eternal peace, reducing military tension by building understanding in response to people's desire. More news are coming up. Please stay tuned.